So imagine this. It's a cold, foggy night in Chicago. A driver's cruising down the road when he sees her, a young woman in a white dress, standing there all alone. He thinks she needs help, but what he doesn't know, she's not really alive. Part 1. The First Glimpse. On a cold Chicago night, a lone driver cruises down Archer Avenue. The streetlights flicker and the fog rolls in from the nearby fields. Suddenly, in the dim glow of his headlights, he sees a figure, a young woman dressed in a white gown, standing motionless by the roadside. Her hair glints silver in the faint light, and her eyes seem distant, almost lost. He slows down. She raises her hand, silently asking for a ride. Hesitant but curious, he stops. The car door opens and she slides into the back seat. Her presence is chilling. The air grows colder and the hum of the engine feels louder. She doesn't speak. She doesn't move much. Yet there is an unshakable feeling that something is wrong. And what the driver doesn't know is she will never make it home. Her journey is eternal, and she is not a passenger of this world. Part 2. The Origins of the Legend. The mysterious woman is known as Resurrection Mary. Her name comes from Resurrection Cemetery, located in Justice, Illinois, just southwest of Chicago. It is said that this is her final resting place, though her spirit never found peace. Some claim Mary was Mary Bregovy, a young woman killed in a car accident in 1934. Others insist she was Anna Norkus, who died in 1927 while walking home after a dance at the Willowbrook Ballroom. Scholars suggest that perhaps her story is a combination of multiple tragedies, woven into one ghostly tale that has endured for nearly a century. Her story begins with tragedy, but it continues with sightings, whispers, and a series of unexplained events that make Archer Avenue one of America's most haunted roads. Part 3. The Willowbrook Ballroom. Mary's last night alive was at the Willowbrook Ballroom, a popular dance hall in Chicago during the 1920s and 30s. She danced, laughed, and mingled among the crowd. Friends remember her as cheerful and lively, completely unaware of the tragedy awaiting her later that night. After the dance ended, she walked home alone. Some say a speeding car struck her. Others claim she froze in the winter cold, abandoned and alone. Regardless, the ballroom became the last place she was seen alive, her laughter echoing in memory. Since that night, the Willowbrook Ballroom became the center of stories about Mary's ghost. Some claim her spirit still dances there, unseen, but always moving to a song only she can hear. Part 4. The Classic Encounter. Over decades, drivers recount remarkably similar experiences. They stop to give a young woman a ride. She enters quietly, her presence almost ethereal, and the vehicle seems to grow colder. She offers directions, guiding the driver down Archer Avenue. Her voice is soft, distant, and hauntingly polite. The journey continues smoothly until the car approaches Resurrection Cemetery. There, she softly whispers, "Stop here." The moment the vehicle halts, she vanishes. No door opens, no footsteps, just emptiness. The back seat is vacant, yet the air carries a chill, as if she is still there, unseen. Some drivers glance into the rearview mirror only to see nothing. She is gone, leaving behind a lingering sense of unease. Part 5. The Jerry Palus Incident, 1939. In 1939, a man named Jerry Palus attended a dance at the Willowbrook Ballroom. He met a charming young woman, danced with her all evening, and even shared a goodnight kiss. Polite and carefree, she accepted his offer for a ride home. Instead of her home, she asked to be dropped off near Resurrection Cemetery. Jerry hesitated but followed her request. When he arrived, she vanished before he could even open the door. Determined to find her, Jerry visited her supposed residence the next day. To his shock, he discovered she had died years earlier, a victim of a tragic accident. This incident became one of the first well-documented encounters linked to Resurrection Mary. Part 6. The Taxi Driver's Tales. Taxi drivers along Archer Avenue soon became frequent witnesses. Many reported picking up a woman in white late at night, only to have her vanish near the cemetery gates. Some describe her as polite and calm, quietly staring out the window. Others recall her asking to adjust the radio or giving specific directions, only to disappear mid-conversation. Drivers often found the back seat empty, yet with faint impressions on the seat or the scent of perfume lingering. Several reported feeling an icy chill that would last long after the encounter. These repeated stories added credibility to the legend, cementing Resurrection Mary as a ghost that interacts with the living. Part 7. The Cemetery Gates. Mystery, local lore claims that the iron gates of Resurrection Cemetery sometimes show signs of strange damage, bent bars or burn-like marks. Some whisper these were left by Mary's ghostly hands, desperate to escape the cemetery. Officials dismiss these as normal wear and tear or accidents caused by vehicles. But eyewitnesses insist the marks appeared overnight, coinciding with reported sightings. Visitors often report hearing faint footsteps or whispers near the cemetery gates at night, as though Mary's spirit is waiting, trapped between the living and the dead. Part 8. Variations of the haunting. While the classic encounter is well known, many variations exist. Some see her dancing in empty ballrooms, fading into walls. Others spot her in taverns near the cemetery, staring silently at patrons before vanishing. Her appearances aren't limited to a single night. Some report seeing her glowing figure among the gravestones, her white dress shimmering under the moonlight. No matter where she manifests, she is always searching for a ride she will never complete, a journey she can never end. Part 9. Theories and explanations. Skeptics label Resurrection Mary a classic vanishing hitchhiker legend, common across many cultures. They argue that the encounters are folklore, and eyewitnesses misinterpret shadows, reflections, or imagination. Yet, the number of independent accounts, spanning decades, suggests something unusual: the consistency of her description. Her connection to Archer Avenue and Resurrection Cemetery and unexplained marks on the gates all challenge rational explanation. Whether a restless spirit, collective memory, or psychological phenomenon, Mary's story continues to fascinate and terrify. Part 10. The Eternal Journey. Even today, drivers along Archer Avenue report seeing her, a pale young woman in a flowing white dress, standing by the roadside. If you ever pass there at night and she asks for a ride, look closely in your rearview mirror. Watch her silently, for when you reach Resurrection Cemetery, your back seat may be empty, and in that fleeting moment you may realize you were driving a ghost.